Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to challenge myself, but challenge myself in a way that I have not done in a long time. I've only done it one time before, but the challenge is to see if I can become one of the fastest people in the world. But this time we're doing it a little differently. This time we're doing it with the super formula in Grand Turismo 7. I looked it up, and these are the times that are, if you get these times, you are basically God sent in terms of racing on Spa-Francorchamps. I wanted to use Spa as my testing ground just because, again, I feel like that is one of the best tracks to do so. It's a very respectable track. It definitely has a lot of challenges in its own regards. So I thought that would be the best place to do it. Did it go to plan? Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay, so here we go for lap number 1 here in Belgium at the beautiful Spa-Francorchamps map here on Gran Turismo with the Super Formula car. I forgot the rest of the name, but we're going to begin our lap here nice and easy. We're going to see what we can get as a benchmark. Now, I would like to believe that I'm fairly decent at this track. I have raced on this track many times on this game and even other games such as like Assetto Corsa and Forza. If I remember correctly, they do have this map, although I will admit I haven't played Forza in a while. And again, this, or well, actually not again, I think this is my first time mentioning this, but this is actually being done on controller, so I do not have a wheel set up while I'm doing this. So all the times, all the runs that you will see in this video were done on controller. I don't know if that's going to make a difference in terms of the times. I don't know if they have faster times for controller, or if the fastest times were on controller, or if they were on wheel. But nonetheless, the video that you are seeing here, it is being done on controller. And if you don't believe me, well, unfortunately, I don't have any proof in this video. Maybe you can tell by just how unsmooth my lines are. I don't know, maybe that's proof that I was doing it on controller, but nonetheless, it is done on controller. So this first lap was pretty clean. I thought it was a really good benchmark, which you will see the time here momentarily. I thought it wasn't a bad time to start. It made me feel very optimistic about this challenge, and I was feeling really good just after the first lap. I thought it was going to be a quick challenge. I don't know why I have this problem. I know it's not a unique problem, but it's definitely a problem where just because I have one good lap, I think that, you know, everything is just going to be easy peasy and that this challenge is going to be an absolute breeze, which it was not. So here, coming across the start finish line yet again, the benchmark time will be a 158.8, so already sub 2 minutes. So as I was saying, I felt amazing, but that feeling did not last very long, because on the very next lap we did this. We crossed the line with a 2-minute time, but after that it was pretty much just like a seesaw effect. So we would have one bad time, one good time, one bad time, one good time, and that's pretty much how the entire session went. So I didn't really feel that bad, because at least, you know, I was becoming a rhythm where after every bad time we would at least improve that very next time. But my first crash, quote unquote, did come on lap 3 of the first session that I did. So we had a little off there, but then immediately after that did a 155.9. So again, kind of went back to that seesaw of, you know, having a bad time but then having a good time. And then here came my second mistake, which was a pretty nasty kind of whale tail there. But then immediately after that, you know, we hit another decent time. It was slower, but, you know, it was slower than 155, but it was still a decent time. And then here comes another mistake. And, like, here's where things went downhill, because I figured to take a break after that incident, which ended up being a bad idea. Taking a break did not help. I thought it did, because the very first time coming back, we were immediately back into the 155s. But then after that, it kind of just went downhill without the seesaw effect. So we had a terrible spin here. And then immediately after that, we have another slow time. And then after that, we have another incident where I just... You'll see. In the exact same spot. Followed by another slow time. So at this point, my motivation is absolutely dive bombing. I am not feeling good. We're not getting any good times. We did get a 155.2 there, which that was like a brief moment of happiness, which that happiness flipped a switch apparently, because then I decided to do this. A 154.3. This absolutely sent me to the moon, but unfortunately, as quick as we have a high moment, we have a low moment, and this happened literally the next lap. So, messed up that corner, overshot my braking point the next lap after that, and then after that, slow time, and then after that, a spin into the wall. And then after that, can y'all guess? Can y'all guess what it is? Yep. Another fishtail off the track, followed by another another off track. So again, immediately after that high, it was just low after low after low, mistake after mistake after mistake, which, to be honest, I don't know why I stayed on the gas here. I think at that point I was just done mentally, because it was just mistake after mistake after mistake after hitting that 154.3, which was unfortunate because I really wanted to try to go faster. But there is a limit to how much you practice. I mean, obviously, you know, it's going to get to a point where, you know, maybe you're just kind of tired, you know, you've reached your limit for that moment. So when it was all said and done, the fastest time that I was able to achieve throughout the entire, like all of my sessions, was a 154.309. So unfortunately, we did not become one of the greats, but at least we are a little bit better than good or average. But with all that being said, I hope y'all guys enjoyed the video. If y'all did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.